When it comes to leading and following, a lot of parents envision our kids being in charge of stuff, but we don't know how to define what that truly is, nor do we generally know how to get our kids to be in charge of stuff. Let's forget our teens for a while. Think about ourselves. Do we know what it means to be in charge of something, to be in charge of people? Where do we get that experience from? Have we ever followed, or are we just leaders? Is it okay to follow? Where does serving get in the middle of all this? So it gets a little muddy, it gets a little complex. So what we're looking to do here is to talk to our teens and say, look, serving has got to come first. Following has got to come before leading. Leading does not just mean you're in charge of 50,000 people. You're not just running Walmart. Let's bring it all the way back. The God of everything sent his son. His son kneels on a dirty, dusty floor, takes the sandals off of his disciples, and he washes the crud, the muck, the scum, the dirt off of those nasty feet, serving them. He takes the towel that's wrapped around him, his own cloth, and dries them. This is the Son of the God that created everything. There is no better example of how important serving is than Jesus washing these feet. And it's a simple illustration that we can open up the Bible and sit down with our kids and talk about. It doesn't take long. Then you let the silence sit as say, hey, son or daughter, how do you picture that scenario? Can you smell the wood in the room? Can you smell the fragrances from the wine or from the food? What does everything look like? Is it dark? Is it dim? Is it bright? And your son or daughter can picture being Jesus Christ serving. And he didn't try to put his name in the book for just to get popularity, for a pat on the back. He was showing us an example of how to serve. Well, after serving, we have following. You can't really be in charge of something or some people unless you know what it's like to be underneath already. So as we sit down with our kids and we talk about this, they're like, hey, when you follow, this is what it means to be under authority. So we're teaching our kids authority is a healthy thing. Because one day you want to have authority. Well, how do you know what to expect? How do you know how to talk to people that are working for you? This is a really important thing for our teens. When they go to work at a fast food shop or they're packing boxes at Walmart, they're under authority. They need to show up on time. They need to know courtesy. They need to know respect. And then when they become in charge of something, they need to know how to talk to their peers and their subordinates, still through servants' eyes. And if we can teach our kids how to do this while they're in high school, they're going to go on to college, they're going to go into workforce, and they're going to change the world for people around them. Their legacy when they are working out there in the economy is that they made a difference in people, not the bottom line or some numbers. They made a difference with people. This is success for our kids.